100% on our way to the moon.
Moontrain's on point, we're in the groove, trading like a symphony.
The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader.
We're on the moon train.
Then we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, you did.
This is how you become a day trader.
All right. Yesterday we had a great day, even though the first half an hour was really what felt to be stressful, as you're gonna hear live on voice, and then we took off, which was nice. And then I think that we had all of our antennas out yesterday, capturing the radio waves of fuckery that was running amok, because usually these like flat bottom candles are great, but this was just at a rando level, right? So but we did catch it. And then the best thing is that we sold all the contracts at max juice, and after hours it looks horrendous. So yesterday, we remember what was our target, because you got to kind of combine all of these, right? We had started saying here on Wednesday that this is not good, that we lost the 89 on the hourly, which is the one in yellow. We came down. Now we had the Bollinger Band Piers here with a bottomed stow, which enabled us to go for it right when it came to calls. Okay, and we even closed above the 89. What is not good is the sell. So best case scenario right now is that this is just overnight fuckery, right? Okay, a psychological operation on the new traders, I would assume, because they got treated to upside. They probably held overnight. We're 95% cash because it's not our first rodeo. It's not our first Adam's apple, if you know what I mean. For instance, the setup here, no bounce on meta. Okay, beautiful opening, right? So complete fuckery. What did we play yesterday? We played Nvidia, and we played Nvidia hard. We also got out right before 220, and what happened? It faltered afterwards. Okay, this is in play again today, as is Apple, which I then didn't touch, but I sure as hell touched Nvidia, and that was great. Didn't play Qualcomm. Qualcomm has an inside day. This is gonna have a move on Friday. Marvel, I was in for this whole ripper, and then I got stopped out here, and I'm fine with that. Never went really higher as far as the juice. And when I speak about the juice, I mean the options premiums. Price and options premiums are not the same, and as an options trader, it's good to remember you're not trading the price, you're trading the premium prices of the options contracts. Okay, totally different thing. MU has a ghost to 1070. I don't know if that happens next week. I guess I shoulda, coulda, woulda sold all. You see where I had my sell spot, and I was waiting on it. And this is what price will often do. Because of the juice, it'll come close to a price target, but the juice target will hit, and then you're kind of left fucking sidelined. Best end of day trade yesterday was, what was it, 150% on Robinhood 95s. Now, out of all these stocks, this one has taken the least amount of beating after hours on the sell we're experiencing. And if it clears 90, this is why I rolled up, and why this will be main focus tomorrow. This is exactly the shit it did when it had the rally day, right? And yesterday it had the rally day. If it can catch continuation tomorrow, it should be explosive. And so that's what we're looking at. But yeah, again, the setup here, and I said it live on voice. Remember, I had those QQQs, and I sold them here. literally this candle right on the hour, because there was an hourly change, and also I did on QQQ what I didn't do on MU, clearly, which is get out before the target. So there's two ghosts. There's this one, and then there is this one. I think it's the same one. It's just showing different price on different platforms, but nevertheless it did not hit, and that is my price target tomorrow up here if NFP is decent. Okay, so if NFP is decent, we can actually have a pretty decent day on the mind, because we don't need to chase new targets. That, if we like zoom in, has not fucking hit. Neither has that. So that's kind of what I'm eyeing to do, right? And what could bring it there? If that hits, and like if we want to get technical here, that didn't hit either. So it seems to be that the driver here after this cup and pullback would be Nvidia, and you could even rip all the way there. Depends on what NFP does. Now, that's the bullish case. If NFP is shit, you still have a VIC 2B trader top here, and down you go, and a correction from here now will be quite strong. Is it still buyable? Yes. But where would this correction minimum go? It's minimum gonna go to the daily 21. Now the daily 21 should give a bounce. Why is that, Grandpa? Because SPY has not seen the daily 21 since April 8th, when we had the peace deal gap up. Yes. Now this whole rally is on this peace deal that now has been extended to probably Labor Day. And you have a president saying he would like to hang out with, or maybe not, but he'd be open to hanging out with the legless gay Ayatollah whose father he assassinated. So pretty wild. And obviously before that we have SpaceX, and we have the UFC cage fight that he has alluded to keeping up, you know, drawing reference to the Eiffel Tower. Fucking absolutely great, and yeah, spicy shit. So one thing that you guys must have noticed the last few days is the just the pace of the rotation, right? It is brutally fast, and now with all these new pattern day traders thinking they're gonna make a bunch of money, I think that the rotation is only going to be sped up. So for instance, what do I mean? I mean, banks have been absolute dog shit for however long, and then they came roaring back on no news. Okay, that's a rotational move. It's where you move, you have enough bag holders somewhere and you move money elsewhere, because bag holders and blocks are holding the price somewhere. Here's an example, okay? So you know that people aren't gonna just liquidate all their Apple shares or funds at 310, but you can take money out of there without it crashing and go pump Jamie's shit, for instance. So that's a rotation. Now, we've discussed this pattern here in length. Unless they gap this down hard and we decide to go for a double bottom, and we have the correction now starting with a catalyst of NFP, chances are this is gonna go up more. Okay, I'll go over everything as far as next week in the market analysis. Tomorrow, levels to look at is 752. You give up 752, you end up at 745. Okay, so again, if you give up 752 you should fairly quickly make it down here. And that would then be classified as cell number 2. So again, this is the bearish case here, where this is cell 1 and you might get cell 2, and then by cell 3 you end up in this cluster down here, and that sets you then, you know, it seems to be pretty mechanical. Yeah, cell number 3 would then bring you down here, not there, but to this daily 21. Okay, so that's the bearish case, but we don't know yet. We don't know what if we're gonna get Goldilocks numbers. We don't know if they're just loading if that wall into the close, and then the exacerbated sell after hours was to get people into puts, and they fucking gap this up. So tomorrow is a very important day. Can we take out highs and invalidate that trader week to be top or not? And as always, it is Friday. We had a great day yesterday. Now you know, especially if you're new and you're wondering why I was selling my Nvidia, why I go 95% cash, this and that. This is the reason. Now, to the upside, you go through. We still have a phantom print to 761. So if we go up tomorrow, SPY should get to 761, or QQQ gets to go fill that. Okay, either one. So there's both scenarios for you. Come prepare, wear a cup, bring a mouth guard, maybe a helmet. Hopefully we don't have to use that, but it's always good to be prepared. God bless you.